Hello. Not sure what happened there. I got some weird message, so hopefully I am live. I'm going to check my iPad to see if it is. I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stamping Up demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and that is in the beautiful country of Canada. I'm just checking my iPad and I can't multitask. How are you guys? It is March 26th. Can you believe it? It is almost April. Like, where is the time going? If you're here, if you're watching me either on YouTube, or it's going to be one of those nights, YouTube or on Facebook, please let me know so I know it's working because I got weird messages. I'm just going to see if I can find, I didn't even get a message saying that I was going live. So hopefully it's all working and I don't see anyone. Okay, let me just go to my feed. Let me go home. Let me find my page. Oh my goodness, I can't even see. All right. It's not working. Are you there? Is anyone there? Okay, let me do one more thing. Let me just try and switch my accounts. And let's see if it's going to work. Okay, almost there. I can't even see. All right, I give up. I will not be able to see comments, I don't think. Oh, there's one person here that is telling me that it's working. So I don't know if you're on Facebook or on YouTube. I got this weird message from Facebook, so I'm not sure if I'm there or not. But as long as I'm in one place, then that's okay. I can download it from the other. So, hi Nancy, how are you? So welcome. I'm by day I am a consultant, and we do a lot of work for the federal government and provincial governments. And you're on YouTube. Okay, so I am working on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. And it is government year end, March 31st. So if you see these bags under my eyes, it's because it's our, we have a lot of stuff going on at work and a lot of long days. So I needed a super easy card to share with you tonight because I am having trouble putting a sentence together. So we needed a super easy card. So I'm going to turn us down onto my desktop and we are going to get started. So I hope you enjoy. It's a masculine card, which I always struggle with. I always struggle with doing masculine cards. So this one can be used for masculine. It could be feminine, but it will definitely work for a masculine card. So let's get started. And trust me when I say it's easy. Okay, easy. That's what I need right now. So see how easy this is? So it's using the Textured Notes dies to cut out designer series paper and just make a card. So I don't know if you can see that on here, but I do have some of these panels popped up just to add a little bit of interest. This one is popped up, this one is flat. But it's really easy. Okay, so we're gonna make this DSP is what is it called? It's from the Textured Notes. So, of course, I have a piece of paper in the way. Woven Textures. Okay, so the DSP, you can see I've done tons and tons of stuff with this. I have lots of scraps. So the DSP is all different textures. And the stamp set is also all different textures. So it's a really neat stamp set to do collages. My friend Laurel and I are actually hosting a stamp camp, not next week, not this weekend, but next weekend, where we're featuring this. So we are meeting in person. There's also virtual, and we're doing a whole bunch of really cool creative projects for it. So this is not one of them. This is just one that I had done on the side. So we're gonna just do this. Super easy. We are going to do it, maybe. So in the paper, there's a lot of browns. There's also a couple of grays. So we're going to try to use the gray DSP. And I pre-cut everything so you guys don't have to see me run everything through the Stampin' Cut machine. So we are just going to, I have a bunch of pieces here and we're just going to put it together. That's all. Really super easy. So we do have to make some decisions. So you guys have to help me make some decisions. And I wasn't sure. So in the browns, we have multiple different patterns that we could use that all kind of match with the brown. In the grays, there's really only two. Okay, so I wasn't sure if this would look weird having similar, the same patterns here instead of having 4 different ones. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it strange having the same patterns just in different ways? So what I did do, in case using the same pattern, like I have them kitty corner to each other, but what I did was I did some cardstock here and did these with the embossing folder that goes in. This one's a little dark, you can't really see it, eh? So I don't know, which do you prefer? The cardstock, maybe, because this one is a little too dark. We could go like this and do that. Is this a different? Nope, that's the same direction. So that looks pretty cool. The other thing that we could try is to put it, instead of having it on Pebbled Path, we could try to have it on Gray Granite. I think I like the Pebbled Path better. What do you guys think? Definitely not that. I do like the Pebbled Path better. What do you guys like? Let me know. I think I like the Pebbled Path. Yes. It pops it out a little bit more. So I think we might do something like this. What do you think? Or we could do, actually not this, that one, this one. Could do that. Could do that. That looks a little different because the pattern's going in a different direction. That might work. Okay, let's do that. Does that work? All right, I told you this is going to be a super easy card. So what we're going to do is I am going to stamp this sentiment, if I can find my stamp. I tried to get my Facebook to work. Let's see. Is it working now? I don't think it is. No. Why, oh, why are we not working? Okay, we'll put that away so I'm not distracted, because squirrel. Okay, Pebbled Path. So for those of you that love Pebbled Path, which I am one of them. You like Pebbled Path too, Nancy? Me too. These are going away. These are retiring very, very shortly. The last chance list is going to be published in a couple of days. And once it does, the in colors sell out really, really fast. So if you love these colors as much as I do, stock up on the rate. Make sure you have your rainker, get some paper, get some embellishments, because they will be gone soon. Okay, so we are getting a new catalog. We have, as demonstrators, we can pre-order right now for the new annual catalog and the new online exclusive. Those are going to be going active to everybody else in May, but they are available now for us. So as soon as that last chance list gets posted, these things will go fast. So do, if you love them, get them, because they won't be around. Trust me, every year the in colors go really, really quickly. And these in colors are amazing in colors. I'm going to be so sad to have them retire. Okay, so I think this looks good. What do you guys think? Are we good? We're good? Okay. So I'm going to pop them up. I'm still using my massive Paper Pumpkin what are these? Didn't I say Englishing was hard? So we are, see, I'm getting a whole bunch of comments and they must be on Facebook because they're not coming through, which is really weird. I gotta sort this out. I gotta figure out what's going on. So those of you that are watching me on Facebook, I apologize. I am not ignoring you. I am simply not able to see your comments. I tried to get my iPad to work, but it wouldn't. So I apologize. Okay, I'm not going to take the backing off. I'm just going to stick that up. I think I want to pop that up and maybe pop this one up. Let's do that. Pop that, pop this. So because this card is so simple, we are going to make another one with browns, but with different patterns. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting an equal border and I'm lining these guys up in a line here. So there's going to be a bigger gap in the middle, which I'm fine with, especially with this because it's, you know what, maybe I'm going to push it in because this did shrink it a little bit. I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Decisions. Decisions are hard today. Very, very hard. Oh, thank you guys for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to stick this. We want to make sure it's lined up. Equal borders. How much border do I have there? Probably about that much. Lined up equal. We're good there. This one can come down now. So I can't wait to stamp with you guys that are joining me and Laurel for our stamp camp. I can't believe it is time already. It has snuck up on me. Okay, there we go. Remind me next time, though, not to do a stamp camp at this time of year. Because it's insane. Insanity. All right, I'm going to stick this on. Do you guys, for those of you that do work, do you guys do a lot of government contracts? We do a lot where I'm an environmental consultant. So I'm a scientist actually, and we do a lot of contracting with the government on contaminated sites and other things, but I do contaminated sites. And this is just insanity time of year. So here we are trying to survive. Okay. And this is my escape. I love, this is my why. Stamping gets me out of my day job. Relaxing. Why do you guys stamp? Or do you stamp? If you don't stamp, why don't you stamp? I love sharing them too. Okay. All right, we're almost there. See how simple this card is? Like, could we not have a more simple card? There we go. So we're just going to stick this on here. We could pop it up if we wanted to, but we don't want to give, I move my tools where I can barely reach them. We don't want to give Canada Post any more money than we already give them. So I'm going to glue it down flat. And voila. So we'll do the inside of this card, and then if I'm still able to have a sentence put together, I will try another of the browns. Which one do you like better? The grays or the browns? I think both of them are, this one, it could be for either gender. It doesn't this one is a little bit more masculine, I think. But both of them are pretty masculine, so they'd be good for either or. All right, so for the inside, what do we want to say? So we have "You're seriously the best." Maybe just "Thank you." How about that? Thank you. That works. And then what do we want to put on the inside? I got ink all over my stamp pads. Gotta get those cleaned up. So let's do thank you. So I line this up so it's straight, and then I stamp like that. So I get a nice straight sentiment. That's the word I'm looking for. Oops. Okay. Do you guys have a Stampin' Scrub? What do you guys prefer? The Stampin' Scrub or the what are these called? Chamois. I have both. I use both. That one's a new one. My other one is pretty disgusting. You guys probably don't want to see it. All right, so I think we're just gonna put a leaf. This is really easy. And I'll do the pebble path again, and then our inside is done. I'm probably gonna bring in a scrap piece of paper because I don't want the whole leaf. I'm just gonna fold it so you guys don't have to see all my mess. I don't want the whole leaf on the paper, and I'm just gonna stick this down so that way I keep my desktop clean. Otherwise I'd have to clean up my gloss mat, which cleans up really easy, but that's just a little bit easier. Okay, card number 1 done. Done, done, done. How simple. Let me clean my stamp before I stamp my next card. Now, this card, the next card is the exact same layout. Okay. I'm just going to go down and try some different patterns of the brown DSPs. So I'm just using Stampin' Seal. Whenever I'm writing a note, I like to use Stampin' Seal because I am heavy with my glue. And I always put too much on, and I can see, oops, I just put this on crooked. Crooked. Okay. You can lift this stuff up if you don't push it down pretty easily. There we go. Don't put it on crooked. Put it on straight. Straight. Okay. I think that's good. Now, there we go. Easy peasy. That's exactly what I needed tonight. It was an easy peasy card. All right. So let's do the exact same layout. We're going to do some browns. So I have different DSP than what I used on the first one. I am going to stamp this in Early Espresso. I want the same sentiment. All right. Who's with me? Is anyone able to... Am I able to see anyone on Facebook? I don't think I am. Okay, let's go over to the side. So, maybe we'll pop. Okay, we got to decide which patterns we want now. One can go there. What's on the back of this? Ooh, don't want that. It's a bit off tone. That will work. That will go better over there. What's this one? All right. Which one do we like? That one? I love that pattern. Just love that pattern. Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I like. I like that. Or that. I think I like that. Do you guys have a preference? Which one? I think this one looks good. Let me try one more time. Indecision. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I like this one. Okay, so we've decided on that one. We only have 3 more to decide on. Okay, let's do that. Does that work for you guys? That works for me. Okay. So let's pop this one up this time. Let's live dangerously. Do you see how easy though? So these are all cut out with the dies. I don't know if you guys can see them. The dies that go with this stamp set, like this bundle, are you kidding me? Are just textured rectangles. So let me see, can I get up there? See the border on here? See how that one is just lines and dashes? And this one is a different pattern. So they're all different patterns. So I just cut each of these out. These two are the same die. These ones have longer dashes on them. So I just cut these all out with the dies. And I'm just really using up a lot of my scrap. You guys saw how much scrap DSP I had, right? I'm just using it all up because I have so much scrap. It's a great way to use up your little pieces of designer series paper, or DSP as we call it. Okay, so again, I'm just picking a nice border. I'm gonna stick it there. I'm gonna put this off. So thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you guys helping me have a creative escape and some relaxation time. Because, okay, let's get that lined up. I should really have my glasses on so I can actually see. Oh, what's happening with my computer? Okay, we're going to pop this guy up, keep this one flat. We're just, by popping up different panels, we're just adding a little bit of texture, that's all. So a little bit more interest. We could have these guys going in different directions. I'm going to move over a little bit, but let's keep it simple. Okay, which one do you guys like? The browns or the grays? Okay, and then we'll pop this one up. These guys are a little big. Let me grab my minis. Again, I'm using up my dimensionals that come in my paper pumpkin kit. Just because otherwise I get them accumulated. Because I always, for my paper pumpkins, I never make the actual kits. Well, I shouldn't say never. I hardly ever make the actual kits. I always make alternatives. So a lot of times I end up with a lot of extra of the adhesives. Okay, there we go. So this one, we're just going to stick right on here, and then we have a third card. That's amazing. I have 3 masculine cards now that are in my stash that I can send out when I need to, which is perfect because I have to get some cards out to my team, my work team. Okay, which ones do you like? Which pattern? Do you like the grays, the browns, or which one? All right, so thank you so much, guys, for joining me, for putting up with my inability to English tonight. It will get better. As soon as April hits, I'm hopeful that I will be more coherent and more with it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I so appreciate stamping with you. I hope you enjoyed this super, super simple card. The DSP does all the work. It's a really easy layout. You could do it with any DSP that you have. It doesn't have to be this textured notes, but it's a really good way to use up your scraps, which I don't know about you, but I have tons of scraps that I need to get through. So, all right, have an amazing rest of your week. I hope we are done with the snow, although I hear that we in southern Ontario are going to get hit by some freezing rain all weekend, so I'm not looking forward to that. But hopefully it passes soon and the sun comes out and spring will join us. All right, have an amazing night and we will talk soon. Thank you. Bye for now.